Arsenal have won the Champions League. You might ask why I'm bringing that up. Well, because it has effects on us. We are now in the Europa Conference League because of that. So, we're expected to reach the final, just to let you know. It's a trophy, but it's a lot of European football we didn't need. Also, we have to get through the qualifying, so that's fun. Lots of transfers to get through. Welcome to the entertainers.
Honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Yes, welcome back. As I said, we have a lot of transfers to get through. The transfer window isn't actually closed, but we have done a lot of business early. So let's have a look at it. That's why we're here on the 30th of July for the first Premier League game against Leeds today as well. So that's here. I doubt there'll be any more transfers unless we get a huge amount of bids, but I've got a lot to get through before we even get to that. So we'll see. For now, let's go through the transfers that have happened. Let's start with the outs. There has been a lot of outs. So yes, Ryan Fraser, we had a call from him last time. He handed in his transfer request. He's gone to Wolves, £27.5 million. Says he's worth a bit more, but we got some good money for him and he wanted to leave, so he's gone. He's been replaced. Next up, I told you I was sick of his shit. He's gone. I told you I'd do it. Martin de Grabka has gone to Aston Villa, a Premier League rival, who, we're going to see them a few more times in the next few minutes. They have hoovered up our transfer listed players. Yeah, he's gone. He's finally gone. As has Jamal Lascelles handed in a transfer request to say that he thinks he wanted a new challenge, and I said, to be honest, a little bit of space on the wage bill could do with it. So he's also gone to Aston Villa. Not a huge amount of money. £17 million is more than his value, so we did well. A 28-year-old, so he's in the prime of his life, but I think we've brought in somebody better. We'll get to that. There's still more outs, including Carlo Darlow's gone to Mexico. I don't know what else. He's gone to Mexico. He's gone. Both goalkeepers I said I'd sell, I sold. One of them to Mexico. Moving on. Another one to Aston Villa. It's Isaac Hayden. Now you may be a bit confused by this because, you know, I really like Isaac Hayden. He's done some heroic things for this club. But I thought it was time to move him on and just invest in the right way. We got £15 million for him, which is about his value anyway. So, you know, another one to Aston Villa. They have been busy hoovering up our players. Still a few more to go, so let's get right into that. Rodrigo Vilca, a player you never saw play, I don't think. He was on loan for a while. I didn't bring him in. He looks decent. He's got some good technical attributes. Things like he's determined, young, but he just wasn't fitting in the system. He couldn't really play the roles we needed in the centre. And again, we got 15 million for him. So hopefully he kicks on at West Brom and has a really, really nice time. Anyway, next. It's John Joe. He's gone to the Netherlands to play for AZ Alkmaar. Again, handed in a transfer request, said he needed a new challenge, and I said, get off the wage bill. Thank you for offering yourself as a sacrifice. So he's gone. He's gone. I think he might play in the Champions League though, so maybe that's what he wanted to do. But John Joe has left us here. And apart from a lot of loans, we've extended loans of the people like Lincoln at Swansea, other young players. We've extended their loans. Other than that, that is all the sales to this point. I'm not thinking of doing any more. So let's have a look at who we've brought in. Let's start with, I don't know. Let's start with our new goalkeeper. It's Dominik Livakovic, who is, of course, a good, solid... He's basically Dubravka 2.0. He's an upgraded version of Dubravka. Great one-on-ones and reflexes. He's just a very good sweeper keeper. Professional, 27, so he's got a lot of years in the tank. And as long as he doesn't, you know, be annoying like Dubravka was, he will be a keeper here for a long time, or until somebody snaps him up. Next, let's have a look at the centre-back who's come in, and there's been a little bit of a shift around. Aya is now going to be a versatility man, playing deep line playmaker in the centre of midfield, and also occasionally a centre-back when we need him to. And that is because of this man. Daya Upamecano is here. He's here. Yeah. I had a look. I had a very little, I had a little analysis. And what I noticed is Aya's got 11 acceleration and not much more pace. So thought that's why we're playing a high line, people getting in behind. So we needed somebody who could go with Badiashile and just be very fast. And he is, and he's very fast, he's very good at tackling, he's a good marker. He's training to be the ball playing defender, what we need. And he's getting there, so I think it's a very good signing. We spent £52 million. Not all of that's up front. Let's not talk about it too much. Starman, 135k a week. Oh, it's a lot of money. But it's a lot of Dayot. Let's move on to the other centre-back we've brought in. Christian Mosquera, I think, maybe. Christian is 18 years old, and he's not a new gen. He's pretty good, isn't he? He's pretty good for an 18-year-old Spanish centre-back. Ball player. Across the board, he's brilliant. Again, physicals are very good. Mentals are brilliant. Very composed, great vision. He's already built to be a ball-playing defender. We got him for £27.5 million. Again, not all up front, but his value is already 35 million. So I think this could be some really good business. So Upamecano, Christian, Badiashile, and Matisma are our 4 centre-backs who will be rotating, and Aya is there to step in if we get a crisis there. Let's move further up the field now to Nico Serrano. We needed a replacement for Ryan Fraser who could rotate with ASM, and this is the man we've gone for. It's Nico Serrano, Spanish 19-year-old. Again, a bit of a focus on youth here. He's working on his physical attributes and his passing, but once he does, what a player he is. He's got the dribbling that Ryan Fraser lacked. He's got the first touch. He's very good technically. He's also got 14 finishing, so could put away a few of those chances. And at 19, he's only going to get better. We got him for £7.5 million, which is a bit of a bargain if you ask me. And if you're here, I'm assuming you're asking me, so that's what I think. Let's move just to the right, into the centre of midfield, to see who's going to be challenging Sean Longstaff for his box-to-box midfield role. Morten Thorsby, the Norwegian 26-year-old professional, work rate of 20, teamwork of 20, determination of 19, physical attributes. He is going to hurt some people. He's technically not the best, but like I say, physically, mentally, he is up there. And he's very versatile as well. He can play all across the park there. We got him in for £14.25 million. He wasn't first choice, but both Kondogbia and somebody else I was also looking at, who I've forgotten now, both went to Paris Saint-Germain. They came with both of my initial targets. And then looking through the rest of the targets, this was the guy who was affordable, good rotation. Yeah, him and Sean will be plying their trade in the centre midfielder, rotating on that box-to-box role. So we've got options now, like I say, Camavinga and Aya can rotate on one side of the playmaker role, Sean Longstaff and Thorsby can rotate on the box-to-box midfielder role. Oh, we brought in some strikers too though, so let's have a look at them. So if you thought I'd learned my lesson from buying Lincoln from Brazil, I haven't. Here's Marcus Leonardo, who is also from Brazil, 19 years old. I think he's got more than Lincoln ever had. Sorry, Lincoln, but it's true. We've got him in for 13.75 million, I believe he had a release clause. Advanced forward, so we've got a lot of strikers, because this isn't the only one. So if you're counting this guy, Callum Wilson, Belotti, Leonardo, Pellegrini, and Karim Adeyemi, I think. Yeah, I don't need to say much about this guy. He's very good. He's more... Well, he says he's naturally a winger. Well, not naturally a winger. He's accomplished as a winger, but he's naturally a forward. Pace is there to burn. The potential is there. He's only 20, the German. 18 off the ball. work on his finishing a little bit. He's got great dribbling, work on his passing a little bit, but otherwise, I think this guy is a superstar in the making. With Callum Wilson hitting 30 years old, we've got some competition for him now. We brought this guy in for 40.5 million from Salzburg, where he's been banging in goals for fun in Austria. So I think he can make a real impression here in England, rotating. We've got 5 strikers now for 2 positions. It's difficult, I know, but here we go. That is, I think, all the transfers. Obviously, we brought in some young players as well. Like I say, some players have gone on loan. Yannick Torre to Doncaster. 2 players have gone to Rotherham. And, well, what else do you need to know? That is a lot of transfers, 97 million. It says only 4.6 million brought in, but we actually did a lot of the business before June was even over. You can see Ryan Fraser upwards all went out before June finished, which means that we are left with the 4 competitions this year. The Premier League, the Europa Conference League, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup are expected to reach quarterfinals in 2 of them, the final in the European Conference League and top half in the Premier League. I'm hoping we can win the European Conference League. That'd be nice, just a little trophy, the first of the European treble. It's a treble if it's in the same season. The first of the European trio. Start with the Europa Conference League, then the Europa League, then the Champions League, hopefully, in this series at some point. And the Premier League, it's there for the taking if we can rotate properly, which I think we can now. If you look at our team, we've got a lot of players. Matt Ritchie is still on loan at QPR for another season, and his contract will run out. So we're just running that down. Lincoln and Agate are still on loan as well. Otherwise, the team looks like this for now. I mean, Callum Wilson's actually injured. Training come back in 3 days, so he's not going to start the first game. So today's game against Leeds, the opening game of the season, this is the team we are going with. It's Livakovic in goal, Owen, Badiashile, Upamecano, Aarons, Bailey, Camavinga, Longstaff, ASM, Belotti and Adeyemi. I'm excited about this season. I don't know about you. I'm very excited to see what we can do with this team. I think rotation should be a lot easier. I'm not going to be worried about losing 1 or 2 players and then the whole team just crumbling. I'm not worried yet, I should say. I'm just putting Callum Wilson back on the bench. He's actually capable today, but we're going to start Adeyemi, see what he can do. Let's go find out. We've got to give a squad number to a player. Who's that? Oh, Adeyemi. Let's give him number 8. He loves it. He loves number 8. It's his favourite number. I don't know if it is. Going to the match. Oh, it's fun. It's exciting stuff. First game of the season. By the way, we don't even know who we're going to be playing in the European Conference League qualifier. So, no idea who we're playing. And then, once we get through that, if we get through that, we hopefully get through that, avenge what happened last time. I don't know what happened last time. Probably lost. If we get through that, then we'll find out who's in our group. Like I say, with all these rotation options now, we should have enough to get through the Premier League and that at the same time, and bring in some young players for Carabao Cup games and stuff like that. Send the assistant who still only knows Italian to the press conference, and then let's see what happens against Leeds. Straight away, there's a free kick for Leeds on the edge of the area, which is not the best. We're still playing the 4-4-2 entertainer style as they go narrowly wide there. Throw in 4 Leeds now. As they move it from that throw-in into the box. Longstaff with a good challenge though, and ASM now is on the ball, 2 ahead of him. He's going to dribble until he finds the option. There is the option. It's Adeyemi. He takes a shot. Melia with a save though. Only the third highlight of this game after the free kick and the chance for us as Leeds come into the box. It's a comfortable save for Livakovic, and hopefully then this will be a highlight for us as the ball's booted forward to Belotti, who heads it down to Bailey. He's got a lot of space to move into. Can he continue his good form? And he can! And that is the first goal of the season. Newcastle 1, Leeds 0, Leon Bailey. Ooh, he's still very good. Don't forget we brought Leon Bailey in, and he's really quite good at football. It's a good ball over the top, straight away from Livakovic. That was quick thinking. That is what you get when you get a good keeper, and that is a lovely finish. Opened his body up, Thierry Henry-esque, except with the left foot rather than the right. Oh, Leon, that's lovely. Straight away from that, we've got a Leeds throw-in though. Rafinha gives it to Shackleton, back to Calvin Phillips. He was another player I was looking at the box-to-box role, but luckily we didn't get him because he's just done that. And Adeyemi is in, left-footed as well. Unlucky. Good block by the Leeds defender. Hopefully as well, you notice I'm trying to sort out the audio setup here. I've got the microphone closer, got a muff and a pop shield now. There's a thing on it that tells decibels down, 10. Belotti scored, so that's nice. Let me know what you think of the sound quality. Is it better? Is it too quiet? Just let me know in the comments. Anyway, Belotti scored from what is a new thing. I'm basically now taking advantage of the set pieces, which I should have been doing for the past 2 seasons, but judging by that, long throws, they're back. Half time here, 2-0 to the good. Started off a bit slow, but then the XG, as you can see, shows the story of the game. We picked up our tempo, we picked up everything. There is still room for improvement. There's a lot more to come from all of you as I just hand out the faith. There's some faith for you, some faith for you, some faith for you. Oh, everybody's having fun. Our new starter, don't even know if he knows English either. Does anybody know English here? Or is this the best way to do it? If everybody just knows the same language, even if it's not English, that's probably the best way to do it. As we start with a highlight, Aaron's ball over the top towards Belotti. It's cleared. As far as Camavinga, who heads it. ASM, can you get there? He can't. It's forward to Rodrigo Epamecano, though. Good defending. Like I say, that extra little bit of pace from Epamecano in the centre-backs hopefully will help us defend a bit better. You saw him there getting straight out to the ball, heading it away, stopping that chance, getting in. Like I say, he's a big guy. He can jump. He's good in the air. He's good with his feet. I think really just superb. Look at him there, linking up already. Everybody's linking up really nicely. That is beautiful play into Belotti. Finish that. Good save by Melier, who is a very good keeper, who, if he wasn't so expensive, maybe in the other net. Highlight for us here. Free kick from Sean Longstaff. It's fallen to Camavinga on the edge of the area. Like I say, I've actually gone through and sorted out all of our set pieces. As Epamecano gets a goal on his debut, Premier League debut. Lovely. So the set pieces are working now. Did everything from free kicks, all 4 types of free kicks, except direct ones because they're going to shoot, aren't they? So, yeah, Epamecano stayed in the area, got himself a goal. Lovely stuff. Second time, look, weird angle, but good job, Daya. Good job. 60 minutes have passed, and there's some tired legs out there in Bailey and Camavinga. So we're going to make the change. On comes Almiron and Aya. 80 minutes past now. We're going to make another change. ASM or Sean Longstaff. We're going to bring off ASM and get Serrano on for his Premier League debut. See what he can do out there. And so for the final 10 minutes, let's just stay with it. See if anything happens. If nothing happens, I'll be very happy with a 3-0 win. Start the season. Oh, something's happening. Livakovic with a goal kick into Badiashile. Back to Livakovic. Good with his feet, as we know. Epamecano. Ball forward there from... Oh, that's a good header down by Adeyemi. Played into Almiron, into Belotti, back to Almiron. This is wonderful play. Almiron into the box, get across. No, he doesn't. Lorente clears. And now Nathan Redmond, playing for Leeds, moves away with the ball. He's tackled by Aya, but Aya doesn't quite have the pace. This is what I changed. Got Epamecano in because Aya just... He can't quite follow a winger who's coming inside like that. They've usually got a bit more pace than him. But otherwise, in the centre of midfield, Adeyemi's already injured, is he? Good. That's fantastic news. We'll just ignore that and play the last 3 minutes and hope it's not too bad. This is why I got 5 strikers. This is why we have 5 strikers now. For stuff like that. As full time, it's 3-0, so we're happy with that. Good performance, good win, lovely stuff. So it's a pulled hamstring, so 2 weeks out for Adeyemi after his debut. Played quite well in his debut, so... He gets 2 weeks off now, doesn't he? But Callum Wilson will be back, so, you know, Mr. 30-plus goals a season is here to stay. That leaves us second after 1 game. So, end the season now, stop the count, whatever they said. And, yeah, let's see, where shall we meet back? I think somewhere in September, maybe? October? We need to get through a lot of this. We've got Man City in the Premier League straight away. And then... We'll find out our group somewhere around the end of August, and there's transfer deadline day. Let's meet back for Tottenham and West Ham not too far in the future, so we can discuss the European Conference League groups, if there was any other business, which I doubt, and then play 2 games in the Premier League, see how we get on. If you're enjoying this, don't forget to like, favourite, subscribe, all that good shit, and come back next time for some more entertainers.